exchanges. What do I call it?
Rock solid marital exchanges.
I'm sure you already have the scripts on you. Have them with you there. And so as I go through, just make your notes as usual, and go back home and begin to put them to practice. Those of you who are already married, and those of you who are in courtship too, and you get there. That's talking to those of us who are here to get married. Praise the Lord. Rock solid marital law exchanges. We're going to read from two different openings. We're going to read about Solomon and his bride, how they exchanged love to each other verbally and otherwise. Songs of Solomon 2, 8-17. I read that. The voice of my beloved, behold, he comes, leaping upon the mountain, skipping upon the hills. My beloved is like a gazelle, a young stag. Behold, he stands behind our wall, is looking through the windows, gazing through the lattice. My beloved spoke and said unto me, Rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away. For though the winter is past, the rain is gone, over and gone, the flowers appear on the earth, the times of singing has come, and the voice of the turtle is heard in our land. The fig tree puts forth a green figs, and the vines with the tender grapes give a good smell. Rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away, oh my dove. In the clefts of the rock, in the secret places of the cliff, let me see your face. Let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet, and your face is lovely. Catch all the foxes, the little foxes that spoil the vines, for our vines have tender grapes. My beloved is mine, and I am his. He feeds his flock among the lilies, until the day breaks and the shadows flee away. Come, my beloved, and be like a gazelle or a young stag upon the mountains of Bethel. Who's talking there? A man or a woman? You are not sure. A woman is talking there. Okay, let's look in chapter 7, 1-13. How beautiful are your feet in sandals, O prince's daughter. This is the man talking now. The curves of your thighs are like jewels. The work of the hand of a skillful workman. Your navel is a rounded goblet. It lacks no blended beverage. Your waist is a heap of wheat set about with lilies. Praise the Lord. Your two breasts are like two forms, twins of the gazelle. Your neck is like an ivory calf. Your eyes like the pools in Hebron. By the gates of Bath-Eva, your nose is like the tower of Lebanon, which looks towards Damascus. Your hair crowns you like Mount Carmel, and the hair of your head is like purple. The king is held captive by your tresses. How fierce and how pleasant you are. Oh Lord, with your delight, this stature of yours is like a palm tree, and your bread is like a cluster. I said, I will go up to the palm tree, I will take hold of its branches. Let now your breath be like clusters of the vine, the fragrance of your breath like apples, and the roof of your mouth like the best wine. The wine goes down smoothly for my beloved, moving gently. The lips of sleepers. I am my beloved, and his desire is towards me. Come, my beloved, let us go forth to the field. Let us launch in the villages. Let us get up early to the vineyards. Let us see of the vine, even from the vine and honey, whether the grape blossoms are open and the pomegranates are in bloom. Here I will give you my law. The mandrakes give off a fragrance, and at our gates are pleasant fruits, all manner, new and old, which I have laid up for you. My beloved, wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, somebody said Canada there. You see, some of you are funny. Praise the Lord. And that's the way a lot of men tricks their wives after marriage. They don't even say any nice things to them. And that's a shame, you know. Let's have a word of prayer. Father, we thank you again for today. Thank you, our God, for bringing us to church. Thank you for everyone who has made it here. Thank you for husband. Thank you for wife. Thank you for family units. Thank you for those who are married and for those who are yet to marry. Thank you as we continue to learn. Lord God, do not be forgetful hearers. And the things we learn, we help us to put them to practice in our homes so that, Lord, indeed, there will be excitement all the way. And the whole front to the glory of your name. And the excitement will spill over to the church of God. The church of God will do it for the better. The name will be exalted. Thank you, precious Father, for Jesus' wonderful name we pray. Now, the topic is what? Rock solid marital love exchanges. Now, extolling. What does it mean to extol? To sing somebody's praises loudly. Is it? Extolling your spouse is very simple, but often neglected verbal tools by many a couple in provoking excitement between the two of them. We take ourselves for what? For granted. And it's not right. You know, we told in Proverbs 18, verse what? Proverbs 18, verse what? 21. Say, by the word of your mouth you will be what? Justified. By the word of your mouth you will be condemned. So, you see, speaking or extolling each other frequently, saying nice things to each other, can go a long way in bringing about excitement in our home. But I have already told us we should provoke each other to what? To love and to good works. We must work at it. That's in Hebrews 10, verse 24. Praise the Lord. Now, and extolling our spouse before others, not just to ourselves. When we are out there, or when people are with us, we also speak nice things about our spouses to them within and without. And it will serve as a sign of strong attachment to each other. So much love in him, you know that they're always talking about him. And some people tell you, he's not, my local. You know, we to get married. You understand what I'm saying? When you talk, when you keep the idea of your marriage in your mind, you discover that without even you're thinking about it, you begin to talk about it, you begin to cherish it, you begin to say excitement to outsiders. And some of those outsiders might be those who have ulterior motives, especially they are members of the opposite sex. And that will help the world to keep them at bay. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. I remember when my wife was still much younger, on our way to school one day, she would trek from Barcelona to Toulouse. And there was this man that was always coming around there. He came over and said, "Do this." The next time he came, he said, "Look, don't have your husband. If my husband will get you, if you have better keep your word distance." And of course, the minute he got them, he told me everything. I said, well, the mere fact that you are married doesn't mean some other persons. A member of the Israel will not come near you to see whether there's a vacancy. I think whether he can take you for friendship or whatever, for some carnal, also have carnal knowledge of him. Praise the Lord. So that is why it is important we keep exalting ourselves, not just between ourselves, but also to other people who may have what I call ulterior motives. You read something like that from Psalm of Solomon 5. Look at the facts on the board. 5, 6 to 8. Quickly, you have to be fast because I want us to read some scriptures. I want to open for my beloved, and my hands drink with myrrh. My fingers will live with myrrh on the hands of the Lord. I opened for my beloved, but my beloved had gone away. I was gone. My heart leaped up when he spoke. I sought him, but I could not find him. I called him, but he gave me no answer. Look at that passage. The watchmen who went about the city found me. They struck me, they wounded me. The keepers of the walls took my veil away from me. The last verse is what I'm really interested in. I charge you, O daughters of war, Jerusalem. If you find my beloved, that the war, tell him I am sick of war, Lord. Something some food here, isn't it? Isn't it? Praise the Lord. So what we want to do briefly this morning, I'm going to rush through it. It's a long one, but you see, after we have said the much, be able to say there, you go back and look at those sentences and look at the passages that follow, and you find them to be relevant. Then, by His grace, you begin to work with them to practice. Amen. So, what I'm going to do this morning, I'm going to talk around some marital love exchanges that could serve as symbols of love between husband and wife. Are you getting me? Symbols of what? Matters of love as symbols of deep attachment to each other. Praise the Lord. So I'm going to talk first to the men. Then I will talk later to the women. I've listed 6 things there for each of the 2 parties to consider. Number 1 thing I said here to our men is that we should let him or other people know about our world beauty, as well as let her know what changes you design are for the better in our physical as well as our spiritual outlook. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Let's look in Songs of Solomon 6 again. 4 to 7. Quickly. That's the man. Oh my Lord, you are as beautiful as what? Pleasant. Lovely as what? Awesome as an army with band. Okay, turn your eyes away from me, for they are overcoming. Your ear is like a flock of goats going down from Gilead. Yes, go ahead. Your feet are like a flock of sheep which have come up from the washing. Everyone bears twins, and none is barren amongst them. The last verse, 7. Like a piece of pomegranate are your temples behind your veil. Praise the Lord. Now, you see, I think I told you earlier on, I always ask some men to tell me why they want to marry the ladies they bring to me. Have I mentioned that to you? Yes. I mentioned it. I give another example. A man brought a lady to me, not to marry. I think they came from Raymond Chapel. They went to that casino. I always come in, spend money to get married. And I asked him, why don't you marry this woman? He said, just look at her. I don't want to everything about her. It's just great. Her looks, her this and that. I will just look at it. It is just it. I'm just really was enjoying it. Are you with me? And I said, you see, initially, every was at it. Initially, it was not forthcoming. And you know what? All because he was 1 year older than him. And he said, okay, no problem. And she tried as much, if it was still not working. After a while, he was going to let him look in another direction. And the next day, he went to sample, or he just wanted to try. And this is there was a world of difference between her and what? You see, it's just it. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. And that we're going to do just you only continue with that second day. Don't know about man, no. And then the day they came back to tell her they could start. that she made mistake. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. I like that. Praise God. Hallelujah. And I watch them over the years. They're like lovebirds. They're just good. You see, a woman needs reassurance from her husband from time to time about the way she looks. Men are self-assured. Women need what? Reassurance. Very, very important. Let her know. You know, anytime I'm describing my wife to some people out there, okay, I'm done. Okay, I must put it right inside my mouth. Praise the Lord. And I tell her, well, my wife is sleek and all that, she will blush. Are you with me? Then tell her about her beauty and the changes you desire for the better in her physical as well as what spiritual outlook. If she's making notice changes to the desire in her, as far as our work with God is concerned, how all of you can get better. Let's not talk about physical, Amen? Amen. But also talk about, because the Bible says, I made mention of it last week in Ephesians 5:25-27, that Christ is working on his bride so that he might present it to her a church without what? Spot or wrinkle. So we keep working on each other. The physical as well as what? Physical outlook. Maybe I hear, do I wait, whatever. Tell her if you feel it's getting too much. I remember a man used to tell his wife, no, you are getting too far. The woman said, no, stop that. It's not as if you don't know we are fighting our family. You knew that before. You can't stress me, you can't give me all sound. Is that the right answer? And anytime they are together in the streets and maybe the ice cream come. So immediately he said ice cream come, the man will go silent. They will not talk for the next 3 days. And then you look at them, I think, please don't be annoyed. Is that the right thing to do? That woman was misbehaving. You must be seen to be making effort, to look good, to do what your husband wants you to do. Even if your efforts are not yielding results. Are you with me? That happens. That happens. She's starving herself to death, and yet she's putting on what? The woman get bloated after time. Are you with me? Yes. Like you are not yet married. You are soon get there. Okay, don't let me run you right to you. Praise God. So let her know about what you fancy about that. What attracts her? Is it all about spiritual? Are you with me? Yes. It's not all about it's spiritual, very most important. But something you saw in her attracted her to you, which is what? Physical. True or false, man? True. Very true, very true. And let them know it. And let them continue to reassure them about it and how to get what better. But a lot of our men don't talk. Are you with me? Because, and I've told you many a lot of times, these women will go to any extent to do what you're asking them to do for you. Provided it's within their power to what? To do it. That's women for you. Glory be to God. So that is the first thing. And then number 2 thing I mentioned here is that as husbands, you compliment her whenever she makes good effort at improving on her physical as well as spiritual outlook, as well as what? Her vocation and your hope. So many things I mentioned here. Compliment. What does it mean to compliment? Say good things. Shouts of joy, excitement, praise, and support. A lot of men quietly, a lot of men and women, they quietly enjoy the good gestures of their partners without talking. That's very common with the born again. Something in silence. Cherishing it in silence. Some people are suffering from compassion syndrome. Do you understand? Praise the Lord. I said we must provoke excitement in our home by making use of this verbal tool God has given to us. It doesn't cost us anything to create excitement through our utterances at the home front. So you compliment her whenever she makes good efforts to improve on her physical, spiritual, vocation, as well as your home. Underline that there in Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31. But they are not making efforts to do things well at the home front. Maybe a lady, I remember a lady went and did her hair and are you with me? You know, I've been out all day. The lady was. Are you following me? You must pass comments on such things. Because who are they doing it for? For you, the husband. Praise the Lord. She washes for you on the way or wherever, put them on the string, on the line to dry, and that kind of thing. You don't even say a word of appreciation. That is not fair. Are you following me? When I tell my wife, let's share me home. She share me. No, she share me. You are doing it for me. Praise the Lord. I say that very often. 38 years on in marriage. Praise the Lord. Every woman will love that. Amen. How many men are hearing me? Yes. Compliment her whenever she makes good efforts at improving on her physical, her spiritual outlook, as well as what your home and vocation, and work, whatever she's doing for a living. If she's making progress here, compliment her. I remember a number of times, especially towards the end of my wife's career in public sector, was she was pronounced the best civil servant in District 4, Education District 4, and they were supposed to do some awarding and stuff and all that. I went there with her. Praise the Lord. I breaked down and went there to give her war support. A lot of people know that women sing, that's what they won't rally around. But when it's their turn, they imagine the white word, follow them. That's not fair. You must show overall interest in her being, in whatever she is doing for the family. The Bible tells you and me in Proverbs 31 verse 28, it says, her husband they rise up and call her the wonderful woman. A wonderful woman. He says, many women have done right, but to excel them, or yes, you beat all of them to it. Which woman will hear that kind of a thing? You see, when you compliment each other, you know how that works in a woman? It gives her the impression that she wants to impress you the more. That's the way it works. But when you don't say anything, she gets this problem. I'm recording myself. Only the mother. That's what you go. That's going on in her mind. Is a human being. Are you with me? Men. The Lord will help you. Amen. In Jesus' name. Amen. So don't worry, I come with you. See, people are saying amen, brother, because they are talking to the men. I come to you. Don't worry. Praise God. Now, the third thing I want to mention to our men in terms of extolling, praising loudly their wives, is that you must let her and other people know that you cherish her. in spite of the differences in your makeups, the men are not made the same way as the women. Are you with me? In spite of the differences in our composture, in our makeup, some men, when at home front, when they begin to notice these differences, they are put off. They are put off. Let me tell you something. Women are constituted differently from the men. Let me just tell you some of the differences. You know, whereas men are self-assured, women need reassurance. I've said that earlier on. You know, whereas men walk by, you know, intuition. You know, intuition. The other women, on the other hand, whereas the men depend on logic, women walk by what? Intuition. Intuition. What does that mean? A woman will go do something and say, ask her, why do you do that? I just feel that's the thing I should do. What is all that? Is that the right thing? You can't think. Some men talk like that with their wives. You don't reason the same way. You know. Whereas men are interested in things, women are interested in people. The woman wants you to show interest in her, in the children, and people get married. But men, even while they are at home, they won't pay attention to the children, they will be fidgeting with their gadgets, with their computer, with another football, they tell them to watch it. And when the woman comes around and says, no, stop that, no busy. They won't pay attention to their wives. And these are the things that get on the nerves of some of these men. And they feel that this woman is too much, her problem is what? Too much. You know. God will help us. Amen. In Jesus' name. Amen. Now we're talking about the differences between the men and the women. Another thing is that women, they are perfectionists in their outlook on things. Men are realistic. Women are what? Perfectionists. They always want the best, even when they cannot afford it. But the men, you know, they tell you, we don't have that kind of money, and they begin to quarrel. Praise the Lord. Amen. Men are rigid, women are flexible. I can keep telling you more and more on these differences. And you see, when these things begin to play out at the home front, some men get pissed off with their wives. Are you with me? Yes, no, they are the weaker vessels. It's not that they are weaker intellectually, they are weaker emotionally. Women are more emotional than the men. Praise the Lord. But in spite of all these things that play out at your home front, when you get out there, you should still let them know what you cherish her. You know, as your own wife. You don't allow people to mess her up in your presence. I give an example. Many years ago, I think it was the first year, end of first year of our marriage. We went for a burial ceremony. That was when we buried my grandmother, maternally, my mother's mother. It was in our village. And what happened thereafter, they came to the social thing, and they were helping to serve the food. And one man, in addition to my wife, my family, my mom, pushed all the women, young ladies, they said, get down, you don't go, and you leave, you know, that kind of thing. You have to speak it. My wife got touched. And the man had stayed in one corner, you know, brooding over it. And I saw her. I said, what's the problem? She said, that man called them what? Thieves. I said, which of them? Showed me. I said, that was the I went like that. That man, the late night, I told her that I thought, you know that woman here. What? Ah! You know. And you are messing her up. I said, I don't take nonsense from people. I don't joke with my own wife. You can't just generalize and be calling my wife all of what names. You should stop that nonsense, or else you do not have it funny with me. The man looked at the Funso. I don't fight. He started talking to me before he knew it, people gathered around us. And I want to, so all of you, listen, I don't go with my own word. You can't be pushing anyhow. You can't do it, I won't take it from any of you. It's not your wife. It's my own word. Not our wife. And then my mom and before they begged me. There's no problem. After a while, after some time, I told my wife, please let's go back to the house. We entered the day, come and see my wife. I'm loved. Oh, it's great. He started all kinds of arguments. Praise the Lord. You let them know that God, you cherish your own wife. Despite whatever is happening at the home front, you know, throwing fists at you. You keep throwing fists at yourself. It's a lifelong experience. Are you with me? But you don't let that spread out there. There are people who know that well, at the home front, these ones are like cat and what? Cat and rat. Who's always the cat? Who is the cat? Who is the rat? Cat and mouse. The man is always the cat, isn't it? And the lady is the mouse. You know, when the mouse sees the cat, all you get together. But you don't know what the rat will and what the cat will do next. That's the kind of husband-wife relationship some are frustrated. But I pray that will stop in your home. Amen. In Jesus' name. You must let another people know that what you cherish your wife. You know, despite the differences in your word, in your makeup, in your constitution. You read all of that from 1 Peter 3:7. And you men, you are especially one in Colossians 3:9. Husband, dwell with your wife in love and don't become bitter against them. Are you being? Don't become what? Bitter. You know, the same admonition was not passed to women. You know why? Why is it that the women are not told not to become bitter against their husband? I've told you the answer in my presentation. Because they are more tolerant and more loving than men. That's the truth. Are you with me? Men are what? Women are what? More tolerant and more loving than our men. And because the Bible says don't become bitter against them, that shows that there is a possibility of you becoming bitter against them. And that you must be very careful in the way you go about relating with her. God will bless you as you read this ongoing admonition in Jesus' name. So what I've just said, that's number 1. 3 is that let her and other people know that what you cherish her as your own wife in spite of the differences in your constitution, in your makeup at the home front, and play out at the home front. Amen? Amen. Remember what we're saying? We're talking about extolling each other. You know. Number 4, quickly now. The number 4 thing I want to leave with our men is that you should let her and other people do what? Know that what? She's meeting with vital needs in your life and work, which no other woman is allowed to meet. While you are also telling her how to do better. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Let her and other people know that she's meeting with what? Vital needs in your life. Now, what are the vital needs in a man's life, for instance? Food, yes, men love food. Fun, sex and what? Money. Are you with me? Food. And you see, she puts in a lot of effort. But the men a lot of times are still not impressed. Are you getting me? That's why my wife at times will answer, clever girl, what do you want to eat? And some men say, just eat, just food. Just food. And when the person says, oh, what is this? Is that not that? Praise the Lord. So you see, he always asks those questions, and our men must always give them the answer. You are helping them by so doing. But when you just give a blanket and check, you put them in the difficult world, because they are not mind readers. Amen? And it's a great disservice for you to eat elsewhere and perhaps praise the strange woman for doing it for the wife. And for doing it for you. Amen? That is one of the ways you can hurt your wife. Praise God. Oh, somebody brought food for me. I'm eating. That kind of thing. It must never happen. Let her know that she's meeting vital needs in your life and work, which no other woman is allowed to meet. While teaching her on how to do it better. We've talked about food. The other one is fun. Of course, it's an abomination for a man to get into sexual immorality with another, same thing for the woman, with a stranger. Somebody is not your husband, somebody is not your wife. Praise the Lord. Let's read Songs of Solomon again, 6, 8 to 9. Praise the Lord. 8 to 9. There are 60 queens and 80 concubines, and virgins without number. Listen. Go ahead. My dog, my perfect one, is the only one. Amen. The only one of our mother, the favorite of the one who bore her. The daughter saw her and called her blessed. The queen and the concubines, and they praised her. Glory be to God. That's a man appreciating his wife. So when I said, let her know that let other people know that she's meeting vital needs in your life and work, which no other man is allowed to meet. You can see it there in the Bible. Are you with me? Yes. The fastest way for a man or for a woman to destroy his or her marriage is to get involved emotionally with a stranger. Amen. And such people, when they get home, they become so unfriendly, and they do all of that in attempt to cover up, to divert attention from the real thing. There was one of recently I had to intervene in that relationship. Said the wife's cheek is getting too big. I get it. The young man is already into unholy word alliance. That when somebody gets an alliance, you begin to big holes in your rightful husband or wife. That's the way it plays out. Your rightful husband becomes what? Distasteful to you. It's a no-go area. And I keep saying it with all the relish that in my 38 years of marriage, I've not been involved with a strange woman, and I will never be involved with a strange woman in Jesus' name. So I can say it, I can teach it, it is scriptural, it is the truth. Amen? Amen. So we are talking in terms of what? Fun, We are talking in terms of food, we are talking in terms of what? Money. Money. It's a shame that a good number of husband and wife don't team up financially. Even though the Bible has said two are always better than one. I sent one child into your WhatsApp long ago. The Kenyan man. I think I did the same thing for you recently. Maybe you told him to give it to some of the men around here. You know. He said, my wife, my wealth. That was the caption of that write-off. And the man was, guys, the wife, they give a woman this, you will get that from her. Give her this, you will make the world out of you. The man responded to that and said, oh, found. So the man responded to him. He said, that is the truth. That's how I experienced with who? With his wife. So you don't play hide and seek with each other on money. Men, learn to trust your wife. Especially the wife is born again and is growing spiritually. I've said that earlier on. Glory be to God. So that's the next thing. That is number 4. Let other people know that you are incomplete in all those areas without work, without pride. Amen? The 5th thing I want to mention there, because we'll sit up for our women too, is that let her and other people know that you delight in setting apart quality time for sincere and intimate conversation sessions with her. Praise the Lord. That you delight in setting aside what? Quality time. Quality time. You see, with many couples, they don't talk. They don't talk with each other. They don't. For a lot of homes, the picture of dullness, distrust, disregard, of each other, disrespect for each other. But you see, as a man, you must learn to create fun. Your wife, make her laugh. Amen? You don't have to cry some good jokes. Come and learn that from me. My wife will tell you so. Praise the Lord. I want to laugh in the next 10 minutes. I can do it. I know what to say. See, when you do that, when you create a relaxed atmosphere with your wife, a romantic love for you is heightened. Yes. Are you me? A romantic love for what? For you is what? Heightened. But just say, tonight, there's one hope. That's all he says. No relaxed atmosphere, no fun. You must get your wife to a point when she finds you accessible and perhaps predictable, because you are just open to her. You talk, you are just open to her. And when she gets to that point in your marital experience with her, I tell you, her love for you becomes what? Total. Her love and commitment to you becomes what? Total. Praise the Lord. Great time, out of no time. Some men will say that, look, it's because of that out there working all day, otherwise won't give me out. That if there are no provisions in the home now, the one who say there are no provision, and I stay out now, you still complaining. Are you getting me? Yes, you must stay out and work. But I said, you create time. I keep telling people you will have time for whatever you want to have time for. That is the truth about life. If you want to have time for your spouse, you will create time for her. Jesus, out of his busy schedule, you can't claim to be busier than Jesus when he was here on earth. Am I right? Am I right? But no, he created time to be alone with his spouse, not his bride, the disciples. Amen? Look in Mark 6:30 to 32. Quickly, Mark 6:30 to 32. I think it's one of the passages I put on the post for you. Where is it? Then, no, 6, 31. 31. And he said to them, come aside by yourselves to a deserted place and rest a while. For there were many coming and going, and did not even have time to eat. The last verse. So they departed to a deserted place in the boat by themselves. Great time. I remember the first time we were able to get out of the Holy Body of Lagos. I think it was an invitation, a weekend program somewhere at Abeokuta. That time, this year, Gateway Hotel was still they destroyed the human beings. They run it down. That time it was very new. And I remember after the first time we checked into a hotel, however I went, and come and see how this up and down the road. Say, me and my husband alone. We are going to talk home. We'll talk this. No, this is an opportunity. And I said, teaching I don't that's what you want to say now. Because when we came out to the world, that's not the word time. I was just listening. That shows you that women want some time to be alone with their husband. Not necessarily for fun, but for what? Talk, make a great and relaxed atmosphere for you to have it all. Praise the Lord. For you to show that you are friends indeed, and not just sex mates. Even the one who are not married and say what? Praise God. You know, the last one for the men before I talk to the men. Now the last one is that you must let her and other people know what? You don't have the script. They didn't give you. You don't have the script that you are aware of her presence, even when your mind is on some other matters. You are aware of her presence. You must discuss, for instance, your schedules with her. Are you with me? If you're going to stay late outside, thank God there are cell phones now. Are you with me? Yes. Tell and let her know that you're going to arrive home late. You know. When your mind is on other things, when you go out together, when she follows you out, make sure that you introduce a person to your friends, the person of them properly. Don't just abandon us and be talking to your friends. A lady came and reported out to me that she felt like a fish out of ocean, out of water. Because the man just came around me, went to a burial ceremony for somebody who is called the mother. And so the man just went talking to his friend, she felt miserable in one corner. Are you with me? You must always go with her and make a proper introduction of your work. Come and meet my beautiful wife, my wonderful wife of this and that. You must feel something like that. Are you with me? You can see the good example of Ahasuerus. Ahasuerus, Esther 5, 1 to 2. Quickly, let's look at it. Esther 5, 1 to 2. Quickly. Oh yeah, Esther is Old Testament. It's difficult to open. I think just press on one thing there and show. It's okay now. Alright. Now it happens on the third day that Esther put on her royal robes and stood in the inner court of the king's palace, across from the king's house, while the king sat on his royal throne in the royal house, facing the entrance of the house. The next verse. So it was when the king saw Queen Esther standing in the court that she found favor in his eye, and the king held out to Esther the golden scepter that was in his hand, and Esther went near and touched the top of this scepter. Now, the man was in, was in a meeting, maybe a powered meeting with something, right with me, and the woman just showed up, at least to be seen that was around. The man just said, no, my wife is what? Around. She went and attended to who? Why? She recognized her presence. Praise the Lord. So that's why I say, look, let her be aware that, look, you are what? You are aware. Okay, I will sit up to you 10 minutes, separately. They will hear something. Praise the Lord. Even when your mind is on some other things. Yes, let's really talk to the women. Extolling your husband. Extolling your husband. Now, the first thing I mentioned there is that you should let him and other people know about your unadulterated total loyalty to him in preference to every other person. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, women, they always have like some preachers. You know, some women, they prefer what some preachers are saying to what their husband is what? Saying. That is wrong. Some women leaders too. Some women will come back home and begin to flash around what their bosses at work or what their colleagues are saying, you know, without cross-checking with the feelings of who? Their husband. That is very, very wrong. The Bible says if a woman will learn anything, let her ask from her husband where at home. You know, you must step out there. You must make your husband your reference point. That's what I'm saying. Are you with me? Before any of those people, you don't make a decision. You know, if they said you are going to fast 30 days, listen, that's a practical example now. And you jump at it. My husband said, no. Are you with me? No. And I don't think I key to that. And the man turned around and said, see, you won't do. Oh, this shit. I don't know if you go on. This shit. I don't know what that means. God himself is saying, no. Are you getting me? You must listen to your husband. Listen to him. Unadulterated loyalty to him in preference to. And I'm saying this because a lot of ladies in general are very gullible. They can always take after who is impressing them. Are you with me? Yes. But let me tell you something. Always make your husband your what? Your reference point. Even out there, let them know. I cannot say anything until I buy from who? My husband. Praise the Lord. Now, the second thing I want to mention to our ladies is that you must lovingly appeal to him when he is what? When he is wrong. Not every time your husband will get it right. Always appeal to him when he is wrong. And why is what? You avoid a holier than thou attitude, you know, in your what? In your within and without your home environment. That's a long statement. Lovingly appeal to him. You see, some women behave as though they are the Holy Spirit. You know the work of the Holy Spirit? To convict of sin, of righteousness, and of judgment. They respond as though they are the personal Holy Spirit in the life of their husband, always finding fault. You know, maybe the toilet has been messed up, and they are the only two at home. Who came to use this place? Who put water here? Who could have put water there? Except it's only the two of you now. You see, you are puncturing his ego. You are saying things that will annoy him. Are you getting me? So, personal Holy Spirit, find something, nagging, always trying to correct and you see, you must avoid holier than thou word attitude in your within and without the home environment. Even when your husband, you know, and said something out there. I remember there was this lady, they were out there together. And what happened, I think the man kept on talking and writing. Initially, the lady started rubbing her leg to show that there was time. When his man was, this is what he do. Now you get to move anything and you want to run we don't talk like that outside. Are you getting me? Because when you get home, you pick up from there. That's the truth. Avoid holier than thou attitude. You know, out there, within and without what, the whole environment. That is very, very what? Important. Very, very important. There's a woman here. 1 Samuel 25, who has an idea? Who was Nabal's wife? Abigail. You can read it later. Abigail was a churlish man. That's what the Bible says about her. He was a good man. And he got on the Nabal was a bad man. He stepped on the toes of even the king. David, are you with me? And David said we're going to handle him in a way we would like. So Abigail, you will imagine he wanted to go and plead for leniency. He got there and said, that man, you don't know, I know him. You know, he's a man of Belial. Nabal is his name, and foolishness is inside of him. Run the man down totally. And at the end of the day, anyway, when you are finished dealing with him, remember me too. That was said. You can check it out. Is that a good woman? I'm sorry, I hope that nobody gets it. Praise the Lord. You must be very, very careful in the way you respond to outsiders, especially with respect to who? Your husband. Amen? Yes. No place for holier than thou attitude within and without your whole environment. Otherwise, you will be hurting his ego. You are into his life to help preserve his ego, not to what? Not to destroy it. A lot of women destroy their husband's ego the way they behave. Praise God. You know what? In Jesus' name. Number 3. Let him and number 3 or number 4? Number 3. Let him and other people see you boost his ego. That's the way now. Ordinarily, and in times of war, successes and failures, and even in times of economic recession. Praise the Lord. I said, let him and other people hear you boost his ego ordinarily. Even at your own front. Oh, this expression is great. Wow, this is fantastic. When he's done something, you are into his life to boost his ego, not to destroy it. Are you following the woman? When she's achieved something, you must be seen as the person who is most excited about it. You see some other people congratulate them. It is God that should get the praise. Let no man share his glory. And we thank God, shall we thank God. There are some funny women here. Are you getting me? You must let him and other people know that who is ordinarily and in times of what? Successes and failures. Let me talk about failures first. That was what some wonderful women in the Bible did. You remember the Sarah who was the husband? Abraham and Sarah. You know they were childless for a long time. But she did not stop calling him what? My Lord. My Lord, my Lord. Even before outsiders. He did not stop it. It was possible for him, for her to have gotten annoyed with Abraham and with his God. Because God never spoke to her directly. But whatever Abraham told her was coming from God, he keyed into it. And 25 years old, no child. So it was possible for her to have gotten fed up with Abraham and his God, but he did not. He kept referencing it. Praise the Lord. Are you following me? Even Abigail too, No, not even the wife of Isaac, what's the name? You know, they went through some, I've given you the passage of the book. They went through some period of economic war, stress. They were in the land of wherever, you know, for a long time, and there was famine in the land. But you see, somebody had the privilege of observing them, you know, who didn't even know that they were anything was going on. That was the king. And he saw them what? Showing endearment to each other, even in times of what? Economic stress. Praise the Lord. Do you understand what I'm talking about? In terms of success, I give an example. I was into this postgraduate exams. Trying to become a consultant many years ago. The exams are in 3 stages. And the first stage was just written. Now we take and I passed that one. The second one is usually the bottom there. They will assume you have all failed unless you tell them why it was all bad. 40 of them who present for that exam might not pass more than 4 people. Praise the Lord. And I kept on going for that exam every 6 months. And I kept failing. By the time I failed, I think it was the 5th time, I became free. I couldn't sleep that night, the result came out. And I sat by my bedside. My wife was sleeping next to me. And I think she woke up. And then she said, "You're not sleeping. Oh, is it this exam? Don't worry, you will pass it in Jesus' name. You are not a dollar." Like I said, I was interested. You don't know your potential. You went through things college. You're the first in your grades to get there. And you know it was called good grade 1, school start, higher school, medical school, never had reference. This exam you will pass in Jesus' name. I said, "Amen." And the following time I went in, I passed it. To the glory of God. So I hold my success to our word encouragement. Boost it, your husband's word, echo. Don't destroy it. I also knew about another man doing that kind of exam, and he kept failing it. The husband, the wife looked at me, "Are they?" You are not in the same spot. What? You have to move. You either move forward or move back. I said you move. The man got scared and ran to for home. How you been in the life story? Ran away from that marriage. Of course, we have to say that at that point in my life. Blessing him all along. Boost is able, ordinary kind of what? Successes, and kind of what? Failure. The Lord will help you to get it right in the name of Jesus. Beside every successful man, there's some what? A woman. You know, a woman. Somebody said that those boys are the home front. Between their fathers and what? The two statements will be right. You either stand to be an asset in his life or what? A liability. You don't be a liability in your life. In Jesus' name. Number what? Number 4. Now, number 4. Now, let him and other people know that to hold his opinion in high esteem with respect to, I many of the things here, to our looks. Sorry. Our looks, our general composure. Our looks. Praise the Lord. Now, let me say one or two things here. You will discover that usually a woman's outlook, the way she composes herself, the way she puts on, is a reflection. It's meant to be a reflection of her husband's state of spiritual state of mind, her husband's spiritual state of mind, and his what? His provision. Amen? Are you getting me? I remember as we were growing, and my wife put on, of course, I bought all those dresses. I always make sure this for her. And I know what I wanted. And this, every time we go to church and someone saw a new dress, new hat, I said, "Ah! Hey, someone with this dress." You know what you say? Compliments, Dr. Omowo. And some of them will come and meet me and say, "I don't want you. That's I don't want you." And I feel like calling to go and do what? Always making reference to me. I'm a reference point all the time. Another lady appeared everywhere in church. That was in those days, in the 80s and all that. And people were saying, now this woman is too wild. He's too wild, he paid up, he this and all that. And the husband was one of the people in the workforce, leadership of the church. I said, why are you bothering this woman now? That's what her husband wanted. You can't blame her, you woman. Go and talk with you. The husband. For as long as she kept on putting on those things, her husband gave her to go ahead. Praise the Lord. And I think I was in a meeting somewhere. I was there for a church many years ago. And I was trying to say this, look, try and hold your husband's opinion about your composition. That looks in high esteem. And I think one day he didn't like it. He said, these men, they don't know what is good. You know, I work in the bank. I know what is good for me. I can't allow any small boy to be looking down on me. And while he was saying that, question time, the husband to say, raise up to her. Well, you know, I need the man, but I need man. I quietly refused to call him. So I didn't want them to give you that showdown with my person. But the behavior that they showed volumes. He spoke volumes about her likely response to her husband and the whole front. They show contempt for your husband. Please, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
No place for contempt. No place for character assassination. The Lord will help you. Amen. In Jesus' name. Don't talk about him, out there negatively. Now, the fifth thing. The fifth thing is that you should what? Let her, let her and other people know that you appreciate his efforts at meeting with your needs and those of the children. Amen? Men are always attracted to women who are grateful. Do you understand that? Yes. Men are always what? Attracted to women who are grateful. And if you notice that is his capacity, that's how much he can do. He doesn't have, it's a different thing if the man is riding away from you. Are you with me? But if you know that is a capacity, praise him. Try as much as possible to appreciate him for the much he's doing for you and the children. The Bible says, godliness with God, contentment is great gain. And so on and so forth. Amen. I remember the lady, she worked in the bank, and she would come home and begin to put pressure on her. You're not fat. 7 years old, I'm not even child out. Blah, blah, blah. He would say a lot of things. And the man wasn't talking time. He came and met me and was discussing this issue. I never called that. And when the lady got old lady, you are what? You have to say, we are not of them who compare themselves to themselves. Because those who compare themselves to themselves are not what? They are not wise. 2 Corinthians 10:12. Your family is unique. You don't look at other people's families, what they are doing, or how far they have gone. Amen? Yes. It took us how many years in marriage? Over 30 years in marriage to put down a structure. Over 35 years in marriage to have a building of our own. Praise the Lord. And of course, when we got there, fantastic. My wife never for one day